I know a lot of the community is tired of hearing about this, but we have another update on the Ricochet anti-cheat system. There is going to be some questionable stuff that we go over in this video. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. Feel free to light up the comment section as you go along. Let's get started. So since the launch of Black Ops 6, cheaters have probably been the main issue with the game, if I say so myself. I have been hearing rumors that some accounts are being banned, and in rank play, those top 250 ranked cheaters. But I don't think we've heard about it as much as I think we should have. But Ricochet has issued a community apology. Let's go ahead and see what they have to say here, and let us know what you think down below, if you think this is sincere or not. After a series of updates, our systems are in a better place today across all modes. However, we did not hit the mark for the integration of Ricochet anti-cheat at the launch of Season 1, particularly for rank play. We understand the promise of glory and notoriety from rank play leaderboards makes rank play an attractive target for cheaters. For this reason, our teams have been especially focused on turning the tide to deliver the competitive arena that our players seek. Here's what we've done. Upgrades and accounts. Account bans are now happening hourly due to increased velocity from several Ricochet anti-cheat systems. This in addition to over 19,000 accounts we've removed recently. These updates to our systems mean enforcement response times are now quicker than they have ever been. Leaderboards, the cleanup process has been updated for faster synchronization of leaderboard changes. We have significantly expanded our replay investigation render farm, the machines used to generate clips for examination. We've also ramped up the group dedicated to manually review clips based on a priority order that favors detections. In the last several weeks, the replay tool updates have been highly effective at validating detections and reports, providing further training for AI systems for the anti-cheat team and removing cheaters. Our focus is ramping up speed of enforcement when cheaters do make it through our initial checks, which eliminates many bad actors before they can make it into the game. We use a series of systems that include human reviews, kernel driver detections to block memory tampering, client-side and server-side detections to flag suspicious behavior, and AI systems to elicit accounts out of the game as quickly as possible. Looking forward, the team is developing major changes for the Ricochet anti-cheat system, includes our kernel-level driver and brand new server-side protections, launching during Seasons 2 and 3. More on those updates as you get closer to these season launches. While we continue in our effort, a reminder that there are steps you can take to partner with us in the fight against cheaters, including ensuring your account is two-factor authentication enabled. Things you work so hard to earn, rank play status, camos, etc. are attractive targets to cheaters who want nice things but don't like to put in the work. And as always, please report cheaters you see in game. We use these reports in our investigations into new and emerging cheats, and we appreciate your efforts to raise these flags for us. The Ricochet anti-cheat team will be continuing its work to fight cheaters throughout the remainder of the month. While we have made progress, we know more needs to be done, and we're eager to share details of our planned major updates coming in the new year. Keep an eye out for updates and future progress reports and across social media, particularly the COD Updates Twitter account for real-time issues. I know that was a little bit there, but a couple of things here. I'm sure a lot of you guys are thinking the same thing. Why are we waiting until Season 2? And honestly, probably not even Season 2. It will most likely be Season 3, where unfortunately a lot of folks are going to be done with the game already. And let's think about this. Season 2 is expected to launch on January 28th, 2025, according to the in-game timer. And seasons typically last about 2 months or 8 weeks. That's a pretty big window if you ask me. So are these changes happening in Season 2 or Season 3? I'm not sure why mentioning both were relevant. Also, before the game launched, Activision and Ricochet seemed to be pretty damn confident that this system would work, making it seem like cheaters do not stand a chance. They have been everywhere and they still are. Obviously in rank play, I think Crimson and above is absolutely plagued with cheaters, and even in regular public match playlists. I've been trying to keep up with this and been trying to make the most sense out of all of it, but I'm not gonna gaslight myself. I'm having a hard time believing this is genuine, and I'm starting to think that it wasn't even genuine at all from the start. The second thing is, and maybe I'm ignorant to this, you guys can't correct me if I'm wrong, how does two-factor authentication actually help against cheaters? Now, account theft is a thing. I don't think it's quite common, but it is a thing. Another thing is, you can kind of have two-factor authentication to show you are legit, because in a lot of cheaters' cases, they won't have two-factor activated because they know there is a chance they will be banned. I'm not saying a good chance, because we see how that's been going, but how many folks have actually gotten their accounts hacked? Again, this is happening, but I seriously think this is a minor issue for the most part. I would think if a cheater wants to cheat, they'll probably just cheat and take the chance of getting caught and then make a new account. I think it'd be a lot more of a headache trying to take someone else's account. Another thing about the accounts getting hacked is there is no specific number or estimate even, which is also leading me to believe that those numbers are statistically insignificant. Let us know your two-factor take though. In the meantime, let's take a look at what some people in the community have to say about the Ricochet response. We're gonna scoot on over to X here. This first tweet says, it seems like they don't actually want to fix the root cause of the issue. Speeding things up isn't going to fix the problem whatsoever. We are just gonna have people that aren't cheating get shadow banned even faster, and that's about it. LOL. And this next tweet says, hear me out. You fire and sue Ricochet for never fucking working in the first place. All right, now as far as suing, I don't know about that. But unfortunately, I agree. I think Ricochet just has to go. There is a high chance that folks who are not cheating will get shadow banned, and this inherently puts your boy at risk because clearly there are a lot of folks out there that think I am cheating as well. Yep, you heard it. Folks think I am cheating because I know how to shoot straight. I uploaded a short clip to the social media platform called Threads. Some of you may or may not have heard of it. Follow your boy over on Threads, by the way. I am enjoying this more than Twitter. This was actually the opening clip in my last video, talking about the visual recoil update. Players have been noticing that they are hitting more shots, and if not, might just be a skill issue. So there is a chance if you had decent aim already, your aim will inherently at least look better, right? And then we have this guy here talking about Cronus goes crazy. And now in the YouTube comment section, holy shit, some of you guys are getting really creative with this shit. Unless you play mouse and keys, you're cheating. What is that precise ass aim? And there is a reply to that comment. He's using a mouse and keyboard, emulating a controller to get aim assist. No cheating here. Huh? I don't even know what this means, but that was mad creative. I simply used the DualSense Edge PS5 controller. That is their pro controller. I don't use a Cronus. I didn't even know what a Cronus was until the first time somebody accused me of using one. I guess it's aimbot. I don't even know if it's something you plug in between your controller and your computer, or if it's something that you plug in your computer or console. I don't know what this shit is, man. I really don't care to know. Now, I know the second reply made it clear that there was no cheating going on there, which is true. But a keyboard and mouse emulating a controller to get aim assist is crazy. And going back up to the first comment, what is that precise ass aim? I have my settings dialed into where I know them damn near like the back of my hand. There are other contributing factors why I have good aim as well, and there is not one cheat, Cronus, or whatever the hell else is out there involved. And the reason why I took that comment from Threads is because it's not only over here on YouTube or Twitter that folks are getting accusations on. But yes, speeding up this could be a major problem, because if kids like this are getting slammed by somebody with good aim, they're probably gonna go ahead and mass report them. And at this point, Ricochet just lost almost all of its credibility. I think things are too far gone, so I agree. We need a new anti-cheat system because Ricochet is not it. Now, this Twitter post here is a few weeks old, but this is 100% worth mentioning. A developer over at Riot Games has shared his thoughts on Call of Duty's Ricochet anti-cheat, saying Ricochet should rely less on AI tools, increase security requirements if crossplay is being forced for PC and consoles, and says current approach should be reconsidered. To go ahead and quote them exactly, if it were up to me, I should focus away from over-reliance on AI systems for solving these issues. While AI has its place, it's clear that it's not fully addressing the core problem. A more effective approach might be targeting the cheats directly rather than relying solely on data heuristics or aim models to identify suspicious behavior. With the kernel level driver in place, it should be feasible to detect cheats running locally on the machine without needing a boost or start driver. The tools are there, and it's a matter of deploying them effectively. Additionally, I find it concerning that console players are forced into an unsafe competitive environment. If crossplay is going to be required, perhaps enforcing certain Windows security features at a level comparable to Xbox or PlayStation would help create a more fair and balanced playing field for those who care about competitive integrity. No one expects cheating to be 100%. That's an unrealistic goal. When cheating becomes prevalent to the point to where it heavily impacts top players and the competitive ecosystem, it's a sign that the current approach may need to be reconsidered. The player experience should always come first and not last. Very well said. And yes, that is a huge problem. I do think the over-reliance on AI might be the main issue here. I know if you guys have been here on the channel before, you may have heard me say it a few times now, AI is still very flawed. I'm not saying it's all bad, but the proof is in the pudding. AI should not be the first line of defense when it comes to an anti-cheat system. And I'm saying that it might be the first line of defense because everything is just going wrong. If there were enough humans behind it, I don't think it'd be this bad. What's your guys' take on all of this though? If you made it to the end of the video, thank you for sticking around and consider subscribing if you dug the content. Here are 2 more videos for you on the screen right here for you boys. Thank you all for your time. All y'all take care, and I'm out.